Aries, hello darlings, it's GuidingHalo here. Let's do your reading for December, which will include eclipse season. There also will be an extended reading, which you can click the description link below. For my Aries friends, let's find out what's coming up for you guys with the lunar eclipse on Monday and also the solar eclipse coming up middle of the month. Into me, I see. You're starting to see yourself in a new light, I would say. An 8, all about how you manifest life and money. Yeah, it's an infinite thing. I've never seen this card before. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Look at that beautiful card. Into me, I see. Are you finally starting to see your own beauty? Maybe others are starting to finally see your own beauty. All right. Elegance. It is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom, be the swan on the water and glide. Wow, this talks about the beauty and the elegance that is you, my Aries friends. Also, I want to say this reading is really going to pertain to those who have Chiron in Aries as their wounded healer, which I myself do. Card number 8, into me I see. See, I'm all ready to rush ahead with something, and I haven't even seen what is actually in me. All ready to rush ahead, and I've not actually taken the time to see what's in me before I move forward. This is something that's very important for somebody out there. At certain precious moments, you're called into a deep and meaningful connection with the world or another person. A magical affinity arises with the kind of intimacy that in turn encourages a greater understanding of yourself. The relationship acts as a mirror, helping you see your own patterns. What it reflects about you can further your own personal evolution. Now is the time to take a risk by connecting with another. Can you see how far you've come? Can you see what is still active within you that needs to change and heal? You will discover more about who you are as you discover more about another. Even if you cannot possibly know what it's truly like to be in someone else's shoes, you can listen and learn. This is a magical gift being offered to you right now. This concept applies beyond romantic connection. What do the dynamics in your closest friendship, work relationships, and families say about you? Relationships are extraordinary opportunities for healing. When predicated on honesty and caring, they have a great impact on how you contribute to the world. Intimate relationships hold up a mirror of truth and reveal more treasure than you might ever expect. If you can look into it, take a risk, and see everything as beautiful, even in its imperfections. Imagine how deep you could go if you looked at everything as beautiful. Wow, that's powerful. Into me I see, starting to see yourself for the beauty that you are. All right, now we can pull some tarot. All right. You have a massive third eye awakening, and this is a very spiritual journey, and you're being watched over by wise angelic help. We have the Justice card here. There's something that you see in somebody, and somehow it's like sticking up for them, or something brings you balance. There is balance coming to a circumstance or situation. I think there's a lot of what you see in them, you see in you. It's like the confrontation perhaps is not something that you like to have, but man, when you do step into it, it's almost like you feel as though you have to go overboard with a circumstance or a situation. I think there's something that you're involved in or dealing with right now that really is bringing you to a new understanding of yourself. And it's justice that this come in and happen, and perhaps there's justice you need in a circumstance. And perhaps all of everything you've been through is about, there's something about bringing you to you understanding, feeling left out in the cold. Why do I always end up feeling alone in spite of what I do, in spite of how I help, in spite of who I am? Why do I feel left alone? I think you feel as though you've been left out in the cold by many circumstances, but there is a gift of time, money, or effort coming. Perhaps it was so you would put in the time to have self-growth and self-development, which in some turn brings bounty to you. The thing is, it's like you can give of your time, effort, and energy, but you only have so much to give. So you're selective as to who you give it to, for sure. What's this Justice card about? I think there's justice coming in financially for you. Undecided as to whether you're in sit and wait mode to see if justice is going to happen. And I think in the sit and wait mode is where you start to see yourself in a new way and a new light. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or feeling very tied to something that you can't let go of. A financial situation or a legal situation, a battle of some sort. Tied to, it's like tied, you could be tied to a relationship or feelings or having a dependency on something you'd really rather not. Man, you feel like you've been done dirty. I'm going to tell you, there's something that you're cheating yourself out of here. You have a certain view on something that is leaving you out in the cold from life, from love, from everything. And it's this view and this dependency on this certain way of being or thought or whatever it is for you that divine needs to bring justice in. And you really need to go inward and look at yourself and the mistakes that you yourself have made in order to bring balance to the situation. The divine's asking you not to give up on yourself. Don't give up on the things you dream about. Don't give up on the things that you love or the things you want for your life. Not the people, the things. You want love for your life? Shoot for the stars with that. Put a list of every single thing you want and don't look at it as a person. Just look at it as, I am moving forward to this kind of love. That's what I'm doing. I am moving forward to this kind of money. I don't know how it's going to happen, but that's what I want and that's what I'm doing. And allow the divine to bring the new starts and the fresh starts. But you've got to look inward and understand where you've been lying to yourself, where you've been blocking yourself from movement forward. An ending. There could be an ending coming to lies, deception, cheating, stealing, an ending coming to all of this. And part of it has all been there to help you see more deeply into yourself. You feel like someone's definitely done you dirty. Something here has come to an end. It could be that somebody you feel holds you in high regard, you're finding out they don't. There's been a lot of hurt, that's for sure. But it's drawing you into you and finding a way moving forward. How can I move forward in elegance and grace? It is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom, be the swan on the water and glide. Something to do with spiritualities. Could be about government, like I said, legalities. Could be higher government, higher learning, higher everything. It's almost like you feel like you get somewhere and then someone's henchmen come along and stifle a situation. You're trying to help bring justice here, and in some way in you bringing justice, it helps you see into you. There's some sort of commitment or something that's brought you some heartache. You find out, you're going to find out about something that you were not privy to. that's going to bring you some sadness, but it's because you view things in the way you view them. You don't know why people won't trust you with things when you trust them. You're very giving. It's like you give like a child, and you're wondering why it is that doesn't come back to you. There's something about a spiritual journey here the divine is working on behind the scenes to bring, they're like creating alchemy between what you think commitment is, and they're really working on your emotions. I just saw the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be dealing with as someone who's really caused you some heartache in the past, or perhaps lied to you to get money out of you or something you felt tied to and couldn't let it go. Okay, the card flipped. We just got to find it. There it is. Healing. See? There's healing coming for something that has been a hurt that I would even say you have built your spiritual foundation on. There's healing coming to that. This is all about your roots. It's all about you. It's all about, never mind nothing else. It's all about what have you known or adopted from being a child, and how you've managed your life forward that has stabbed you. These knowings are not the way to move forward anymore, and those things have caused great sadness in your heart. There needs to be healing here. There's a wish granted coming in some sort of way to your spiritual foundation. Oh, wow, I don't usually have cards in reverse here. Not wanting to put down the burdens just yet. It's almost like you're carrying something and all of a sudden someone else takes it from you. It like all falls away regardless of if you want it to or not. The divine intervention. And as that falls away, whether you want it to or not, I believe you're going to realize that maybe what's happening is you don't even see the healing that's taking place in your own heart. And when something comes back around, or something is coming time to deal with, it's like, oh man, my feelings have changed. I didn't see that in this time I've been moving through things that I've actually healed. And I can work on things in a new way. Coming together, being taught from someone younger. This is about the master builder and how you're building anew. In this card, you see, yeah, things are looking up. In this card, you see, it's about someone coming and contracted to help do some work in this building or something. And these older people, they're giving his opinion or his something to these people, and they're giving him recommendation for high quality work and high quality growth. And it has something to do with your elegance and how you move through life. And things are absolutely looking up for you in this way. There's healing coming to something that has broken you in some sort of way for quite some time. And I would even say since childhood, which is why we have karma and justice here, because it's all about as we work through things in life that we are attached to, and we've lied to ourselves about what's valuable even. And we feel stabbed in the back by others, by people, by even the fact that our parents teaching us as a child that these things are valuable. And it's all about coming out of the earth energy, the Capricorn energy, into Aquarian energy, and new understanding and inventive ways to move forward, and how it is you grow, how it is you move, how it is you bring all of this to fruition in the first place. But there's anger and there's transformation that needs to happen in this circumstance, regardless of where you've been. Regardless of where you've been. That's very interesting.